is misogynistic. And it shows a lot of times that, oh, the stories of men, we know all the stories. You know Job, we know Noah, we know Abraham, Isaac, Esau, we know all these people. But anytime that we see a woman, as in Sarai, she was just sitting there crying because she didn't have a child, or Hagar, when we see these women, we don't see them in such a powerful position on how they're able to lead for God. And even I know some people have controversy and they say, oh, women are not supposed to preach, yada, yada, yada. But it was good to see that this woman, she was led by Christ. And her faith is what really sparked everybody else. Because if she didn't go, Barak said, I'm not going. If you don't go, I'm not coming with you. So think about it. They would have still been in captivity because Barak was scared to step out on faith. How many times are we scared to step out on faith? When God says this is going to happen, how many times do we second guess that, and do we neglect that, and we say, I'm not really sure if this is what he's saying? I know for myself, I would say, as I was in my walk with Christ, it was a lot of times where I was just like, is this God talking or is this me talking? It's good to have radical faith and crazy faith, but is this really aligned with what God is saying, with God's word? For us now in today's age, we have the Bible, our physical Bibles, to actually go through and read. Does this align to what God is saying? But back then, I know they had the 10 commandments and they had the laws, but they didn't really have what we have, the same resources that we have to be able to go back and correlate, okay, is this what God is saying? They have to believe in their heart. You have to build that relationship with Christ to know what he is saying in the first place. And you can't build that relationship with Christ unless you're getting in your word. We're going to pause for the airplane. The women in our lives and the women in ourselves are, how we can still be strong and powerful, even if you are in a submissive position. And I feel like a lot of times we think, oh, once you become a wife, you need to be submissive. You need to bow down to your husband. But there's power in our feelings. There's power in our emotions. There's power in being submissive. You have to first learn how to be submissive to God before you can be submissive to a man. But nothing is wrong with being submissive to God. That's strength. To say that I'm letting go, I can't handle it all, I can't do all that I think that I can do on my end, on my own, that's a form of submitting your life and submitting your problems and issues to God, saying, here, God, you take it. I can't handle this. I don't want to handle this. I want you to take it from me. And it does lift that burden and that weight off of you. Really love Deborah. If this is your first time ever hearing of the Bible story Deborah, the Bible figure Deborah, please leave a comment, a like, and please don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Love you. For the sisters that pray together, we gonna stay together.